Hello! Is everybody there?
E.
Yep.
Are we ready for story?
Yep.
Where is everybody? Oh, are we all in different instances?
No, we're in the area where the story is.
Well, yeah, but I think we're in different instances.
Maybe, what instance are you in?
I don't know. Let me see.
We're all in instance 1.
Okay, I'll move to 1 then. Yep, there you are. I was just in the wrong instance.
You know, you might need another level. Or...
Okay. You guys want to do like a roulette then, or?
I'm fine, let's just go.
I gotta get over there first.
Everyone already completed the quest.
Oh, isn't there normally also a trial at level 90? Like the 7?
I think so, and then one at 99, one at 90. I forgot to grab crafting materials. Cheat. Ah, that's inconvenient.
Gosh dang it. Sorry. Man, that map speed. Is this the area too?
Oh, what?
Oh no, this is probably new areas. The mountain speed probably isn't faster yet.
Yeah, it isn't. Ava current.
Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I would find it amazing if they just had those random lightning bolts that we see causing massive explosions. If they could just randomly spawn a puddle next to us and we just get blasted.
Yeah.
That would actually be a very neat effect to have in an area. I don't think they've done that anywhere though.
Oh. Let's be friends.
I marked an Aver current, by the way.
Oh, I'll look at it in here in a second. I'm in a cutscene still. Okay, but what if friend? Wait,
I has an idea.
uh, have I just soft off myself?
Who the? Oh,
I think,
okay,
I think I
VTuber.
might yeah. Hold on. How do I get back up? Went too far. Here we go.
Who the fuck are you?
I haven't gotten there yet.
This sounds like music from other Final Fantasies.
Wasn't
Oh yeah,
this
it's probably.
a collab from here though? Like with a different one?
I think that's the Alliance raids.
Oh.
It could be this, but I don't think so.
I just remember Mitz mentioning something, but I don't know if that's the event thing.
Huh.
Okay, now I'm at the cutscene.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Hello? What? Looks very fairy-like.
Oh, you found the VTuber.
I apologize
What?
for giving you a fright. However,
I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Huh.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Huh?
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Huh?
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of
okay, right.
expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Wait, hold on. So we are dealing with time travel.
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine
Well,
King
no,
Zorolja
not
is
time
keen
travel.
to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
They just discussed it, yeah. About the, time working differently.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
Ha!
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barriers surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, You appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Very sad.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolal?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this
No,
war,
damn it, tell me of the
but
fancy
I
materials you
nevertheless
use.
bear
Ow!
responsibility for it.
Perhaps.
I want to reverse engineer everything,
You're next to
goddammit.
nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
Yay!
Is that concern or suspicion?
I want to take these things apart and examine them.
If things
See how they
should
work.
take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Yep, I will do the stabbing.
What do they do?
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
How was that? People are in more sensible clothing, I feel.
Can't say for certain because I've never played 9. But considering the name of the place, I wonder if the music is from 9. I could just be completely wrong.
I
I
have
have no
no
fucking
idea what
idea.
you're talking about. I just got out of a cutscene. I'll be there in a second. I'm catching up slowly. Whee. we better not befriend someone and they end up being... Oh, okay. It does look pretty cool though. Cutscene.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
That
The Queen has come!
you recognize the dialect, but not the name exactly. That doesn't. Okay.
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds
That's
me of you,
convenient.
Yamachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Well, then.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wook Lamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Rook Lamont is still so young. Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kavkiwa?
Kavkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasolani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say?
Alright, well, I appear to be correct.
Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Huh.
You know my mother?
Huh.
I do. Yes.
Huh.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say.
Oh.
Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Oh. Sad.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not
30
remembering.
years! What?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
What?
Absurd though it
All
may
of my-
sound, there
all
is
of my
no doubt in
assumptions
mind
seem
the
to be
events
correct.
that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which
Now,
is
how the
not
hell
to
do these
say
machines
I
work?
understand why our perceptions of the intervening
Please tell
time
me,
are
I
so
want to know.
radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same
How
holds
do
true
work?
here, and time flowed faster within the dome. I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we
Woo.
need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Oh no.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Oh no.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care.
Oh no.
Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Just a question, Vince, is your mic working?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting how the queen doesn't have those little circle thingies. Or maybe that's like a different version of what's the little fancy, I guess, hairpins on the side.
If I had to guess, it would probably be hidden somewhere on their person, since if... at least for safety reasons. I mean, after all, if that thing gets destroyed, well then the revival capabilities of it are kind of fucking moot, aren't they?
Well, I mean, yes, but... Do you guys notice the infinity, like, markings? Like the bow and the, little heart on the side? It's an infinity sign.
They just seem like a normal bow and heart to me.
The bow might be, but the heart, it's like an infinity sign inside of it.
I would assume it's just design. I don't think it has any real meaning.
Well, think about it. They have, like, that extra life thing. They can just not die.
Yes, but I still don't see how or what that has to do with that, or why.
I mean, it's just a neat.
relevant.
It's a neat little. Ooh, interesting. But also, depending on, you know, how, you know, their, like, culture and beliefs and stuff are, might become a problem if they're, like, I don't know, they want to, like, make sure that, like, this place stays forever or something, and then they value it to the point where war is the option or something. I don't know. I was mainly just mentioning it that it was a neat little detail.
The point where war is the option? What? If they wanted the place to stay forever, wouldn't they want to avoid warfare?
Yes, but if there's, like...
Because warfare is terrible for longevity.
Right, but what I mean is, like, if it becomes an issue. I don't know how to explain.
I'm not sure that has anything to do with it. You might be looking too far into it.
Well, I wouldn't really have much to really go off of because we haven't seen enough to really make assumptions.
Yes, but also if infinity was part of their culture, it would be more prevalent in what's around us, no?
I mean, I guess.
That, and not to mention, most things seem to be created for practicality more than anything.
Yeah, I mainly just pointed it out because I thought it was a neat detail. It might be
not
important
sure.
later, but mainly just like, oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I'm just stating I'm not sure it's much of a detail at all. It might just be... Which is something that you're looking a bit too far into.
I wasn't tying it to anything, I was just saying the detail itself. I just added that addition for later. Are these potatoes? No, those are not potatoes. I was gonna say, those are big potatoes.
Considering it's been 30 years, and considering the different farming technology that is here, it is very possible that they could be growing completely different plants than what we're used to here to begin with.
Yeah.
So the only thing we can really assume is that it is a root vegetable of some sort.
That's a
Bless
funny question. Like, is it normal to not like your work? I mean, it depends.
It usually is.
Alright, I got about 30 minutes.
Yep, practicality seems to be the name of the game. practicality and optimality. Tart? Tirali tart. It's an interesting name. I guess calling it a Tirali tart doesn't quite sound great, but neither does that.
Wait, where is it? Oh. Yeah, have you already stabbed the thing?
No.
Okay.
Your chicken is drowned.
Oh yeah, Alpha's just completely underwater. Yup.
Yup.
Holy shit!
Where are you guys? Have you guys already stabbed the thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's a fucking thing
We've
problem.
been waiting for no reason.
We were standing here waiting for you guys.
Oh.
Whee! Woolly bird! Woo!
Oh.
Dang. I'm just gonna have the rock gland. Oh well.
That explains something.
We're not there yet.
That's why I'm being vague.
Okay. is here.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Huh? For what?
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh.
What's the matter, dear?
Confused. Wait.
It can't be.
What?
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
Huh?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Oh, that's what those things are called. Okay.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
I see. That is fucking clever.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Huh?
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
The fuck?
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
That's suspicious. I don't like that.
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps.
Huh.
Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no
pretty
denying the divergence
damn big
in the
thing to
passage of
figure
time.
out.
Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Magic!
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Oh!
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
Oh, man.
I see. And it was only
just
later that
déjà
it was
vu.
whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep.
What?
That tower over yonder.
Stop acting and sounding suspicious. Stop that.
Once you've
Stop
been
doing
registered as my guests, you will have
fuck
access
is
to
that?
Solution
Stop
9 and its
changing the
residential
subject.
district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
I mean, my
It is a rule
guesstimation
of
is that the
duty.
reason why Speen can't speak about a lot of things, or why they're being silent and suspicious, is because they
Now,
literally
I
are
am off
not
to register you at Everkeep. It may take some
feasibly
time, but
capable
you
of
shall
doing
find the
so
entrance
without
open
causing
to you in
mass
due
harm.
course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards
Or
to
rather,
the east.
without causing harm to their people.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
What? I don't trust that.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
Wait a second.
Eh.
I have theories.
Eh.
I have theories. I'll talk about them after the cutscene, maybe.
Thank you
Or
for
later.
earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry.
I knew it!
But I don't know
No!
who you mean.
Oh! Oh, I hate this so much.
What?
My theory was right. Well, time to stab!
What?
What?
We were just with her.
I'm
If
confused.
this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
The circle thingies are like, whether it's mind control or puppetry or like severing memories or whatever the heck. It's that, or they're all androids. I don't know.
I don't mean to give offense, but I
Okay, the first part of
honestly
that
have
makes sense.
no
The second
idea
part,
who you are talking
the
about.
fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's the same concept though. The circle thingies are messing with people, and things are not as they seem. Though
I
that
mean,
was
yes,
totally
that
Not
should
know
impact.
who she is.
That is obvious, but
You're in charge here.
I
She was under
don't
your
see
care.
the impact.
I
They
was.
stole the idea from Genshin.
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't gotten that far in Genshin. But anyways,
Yeah,
I
you're
was-
far away from it.
I was just saying, oh, thing do thing.
Then in
I
all
don't know.
likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
I'm trying to make sense of this, but you're not being very descriptive. What is the issue here?
There isn't one. You're the
Any
one
person
saying
seemingly
there is.
forgotten without reason is
Because you made it
probably
sound like there was,
in the cloud.
because of how you reacted.
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
When did that make me laugh?
Alright, I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. Because I don't know how long the
Well.
next cutscene is gonna be. Is there an Aether? Here, let me get this Aether right, and then I'm gonna call it. Are we cool with calling it here, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna grab it really quick.
What the fuck?
thank you guys for watching. We're gonna continue story hopefully soon. Yeah, thank you and have a good night.